So I'm going to talk about real quick something that has been on my mind for a while, and it's not even my idea, which is this is going to be crux of this whole argument that I had. It's really been bothering me when you talk to somebody, whether it's a colleague or a peer or it's somebody in another company, and they're not willing to share anything with you. So what I mean share is by like their processes, any tips that they may have, any ways that they go through the products and service that they deliver and or sell. You guys got to be given that away, right? And let me explain to you why. Unless you have some sort of like proprietary product or patent or medical concoction, whatever you want to call it, right? But if you are I hate to use the word standard and lump everybody into one thing, but if you are a standard service provider or standard retailer or whatever it is that you're doing, I hate to break it to you, but you're not special in terms of what it is that you do. There's a lot of other people that do it. Now, you may be very special in the way that you onboard, the way that you service and things like that, and that's great. I believe I am too. I'm a snowflake in that regard. But my company's one, credit card processing, a lot of other companies doing that, right? Not a whole lot of innovation in that industry, right? And then two, staffing. People have been finding other people to work for them and forever, right? So they're commodity-based businesses. I happen to set myself apart because of the way they onboard, the way that we treat our customers, things like that. Whatever, that's not what this is about. What I've been finding recently, and since I started embracing this, I talk about scarcity versus abundance mindset a lot. I tell everybody exactly how it is that I do my business. So for instance, I made a post this morning about how I keep a very, very, very high and fast ticket retention rate, meaning whenever somebody calls in, we get their shit quick, right? We get it fixed right away, and then they're back to their life and we're back to ours, right? I use an answering service for it, okay? That's something that I hadn't told people before. I don't know why I did it. It's not like answering services are secret deals, but, basically what I found, and this is something that I heard from Alex Hormozi, okay? So I didn't even invent this, right? Which is why I'm sharing it. It's people pay for implementation and not information. You can go on YouTube and you can get anything you want at any time. People would teach you how to do anything. All you got to do is have the time and the capacity to learn it. But that doesn't mean you're going to do it, okay? And I'll give you an example. Going back to Alex Hormozi, right? Say, hey, I'm going to take 10 customers, right? I'm going to take on 10 personal one-on-one coaching clients, and I'm going to charge $5 million a year. I'm just throwing out an arbitrary rocket ship number, right? Those things would be gone in a heartbeat, right? That's the way he could make $50 million very quickly. He would do it in a heartbeat. Everybody knows it, okay? If you're in business, you don't know who he is, just look him up. He's genius. Anyway, that being said, but what if he even threw the caveat on there that was like, we're only going to discuss and implement the tactics that I've written in my 2 first books that you can buy for like $40 collectively. He would still sell out. It's because people want accountability. People want somebody to implement it. People want people to do it for them. We're fucking lazy, guys. So if you're in a business, tell people how to do it. Not only does it give you a ton of context, it's also going to establish you as a market leader. It's going to establish you as an authority. It's going to let people know that you're not an and you're not trying to keep everything to yourself. And ultimately, you'll end up getting more business from it. I made a post yesterday, right, about it had to do with, executive assistants now that can save you time. I gave examples of how it saved people's time and actually how to do it step by step. And I got 3 clients out of it. So, it's people will pay you to do it for them if they know that you're an expert at it. I guess that's the easiest way to describe it. People will pay you to do it if they know that you're an expert at it. Stay sharp, kids.